Turning our attention now to the ASX. Here's Matt Birney and Bulls and Bears with the latest public company views and interviews.
Welcome to Bulls and Bears, where we break down the latest ASX announcements from public companies that are doing interesting things. Today's Bulls and Bears report is brought to you by Coda Minerals, ASX code COD. I'm Matt Birney and I'm joined now on 6PR by the Chief Executive Officer of Coda Minerals, Chris Stevens. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Matt.
Coda Minerals listed on the ASX last year on the back of its acquisition of the Elizabeth Creek copper project in South Australia. That project already has over 19 million tonnes of copper in resources, and that number looks set to dramatically increase after Coda discovered the Emmy Bluff deposit there. However, it is the company's recent pickup of the Cameron River copper gold project in Queensland that is providing a bit of immediate excitement for Coda. Firstly, Chris, with Elizabeth Creek and Emmy Bluff going so well, what prompted the acquisition of Cameron River in Queensland?
Elizabeth Creek, and in particular Emmy Bluff, is going fantastically, and our focus remains very much on delivering a resource from Emmy Bluff. This opportunity was just simply too good to pass up. You know, sometimes good opportunities come along when you're not really looking for them, and this was just a fantastic opportunity. So we decided to take it as in the current copper environment. We thought it was fantastic exploration ground. Okay, so tell me why. Well, it looks to be a bit early stage, but there seem to be some good old exploration numbers there. Tell me about them. Yeah, it's not been heavily explored, but you know we've got a pretty extensive geochemical and soil sample database. You know, rock chips, 2% copper, 6 grams per tonne gold, just very, very high grade. And that's spread over a relatively concentrated area as well. So, I mean, that's what initially attracted us to it.
Tell me about that area. How widespread are those mineralised samples?
I mean, there are mineralised samples all over the entire tenure. But really, this is a part of the world where that's quite common. What really got us excited was there's very deep concentration of samples, so 37 rock chip samples over a gram per tonne gold, 70 copper samples over 1% copper, but they were spread very concentrated just in a 1.8 kilometre by 700 metre area, and that's fantastic news for prospectivity and exploration.
Okay, let's just get back to Elizabeth Creek finally. What are the best recent drill numbers out there, and have you got an exploration target on Elizabeth Creek in South Australia?
Yeah, look, we've got an exploration target over it, 46 to 77 million tonnes at 0.5 to 2.3% copper equivalent. Just completed a 17-hole program. The area is enormously laterally extensive. I mean, we're talking 4.5 square kilometres of drill-backed mineralisation currently within that exploration target area. We've released multiple assays, including thicknesses over 7.5 metres at over 1.5% copper equivalent, with other hits over 4% as well in recent 4% copper in recent assays. So it is going extremely well, and we're very excited about our work at Emmy Bluff.
Chris Stevens from Coda Minerals, thanks very much for joining me on 6PR today. And remember, Bulls and Bears is only here to give you information, not advice, which you should of course seek independently. I'm Matt Birney. Thanks for listening to Bulls and Bears.
For more public company CEO interviews, go to the Money page at 6pr.com.au and click the Public Companies tab.